Yeah. We're here, man.
Back again.
Is this episode 5?
Yeah.
Why do you always have to say what, bro? We're actually gonna lose count.
Yeah,
facts.
Facts.
No, we're actually gonna lose count.
But it's
bro.
episode New Year. Second episode of the year. Yeah. How are we feeling, boys?
Good, man.
Good. Old.
Oh,
Yeah, we just
one
had
of our
we had just had a
podcasters
birthday.
just turned a new age.
20 fine is what I tell you.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you're meant to say that when you're turning 25, but hey, the world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours.
Yeah, bro, I thought they say 20 fine when they don't want to say what 20 you are, bro.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
getting
but to
the
be
late
fair, people were
20s.
doing that until about 31.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
25 to 31.
You know the ones that put like 18 plus 7 on their birthday?
18 plus 7. First of all, that sounds like a crazy.
Wait, did you guys ever used to be embarrassed about your age?
No.
But you guys
I think it's... can't say. No, wait, what?
Have you heard about your age?
I was saying I think it's a certain demographic. Why were you getting guessed that I lied about my age? Because you have.
I haven't.
Yes, you
that's
have.
one thing. Growing up, I would say
I
I'd
told
never.
the truth about my age, though.
Because I
Okay.
like to scare people away with my age.
Yeah,
Like when I was a young
Wow.
girl. Like,
Yes,
bro,
I'm 12.
growing up, yeah, literally.
Bro, but you know what is? I once told a guy I'm 15, and he was like, oh, I'm 17. I said, no, I'm joking. I'm actually 18. He said, oh, I'm 20 this.
Nah, that's actually
You
really
need to
messed
go
up.
jail.
That's really
You
messed
need to
up.
go jail.
Yeah,
Bro,
please
you need
put
to
the
go
link in the
jail.
description so we can block
I'll
it.
tag police.
Everyone tag Metropolitan Police Sunday here, bro.
And whoever the mayor is,
In it, bro. Peter.
This man.
Hey, I need him to feature on this.
I
pod,
can't lie,
bro.
we actually have to get him.
If we
I
get
have-
the mayor on here, we've got
Yeah, we've
skills.
actually
We've got motion.
100%. So
Yeah.
Peter, if you're watching
No,
this,
but the thing is, we do have motion. NSG commented on our video. bro.
yeah,
I saw that. I said, what?
No, but you know what? Apparently, they've been actually commenting that
on
rubbish.
anything,
Yeah, I
They
saw
swear.
it
What,
everywhere.
the same-
It's
the
their
same-
album. Have you guys seen their new album? It's their new album.
I
That's
know,
what it's
'cause I
called.
think
That's my game.
Yeah, you were getting excited.
That's my game. I even put it on my TikTok. I said, NSG commented, okay, bye. I look like a beg now. Say that,
I'm
man.
pretty sure
Say
there was
that
a
in
whole
NSG, man.
shade for a post saying, "Oh, everyone get," because there's literally slides of people saying, "Yo, why do
Yeah.
they keep commenting?"
Yeah.
Gee, even on posts, I've got 1 view, 1 like. NSG.
Then she's under there,
Really?
bro.
Right.
Facts.
Whoever their admin team is, they're working.
Yeah.
They're working. It's how they find us, bro. Genuinely, like.
No, but we got that mention on TikTok.
Yeah, I can't lie.
We've been getting some new watchers, some new viewers
Oh,
from
we
the
love you
homeland.
guys, bro.
That is
Yeah.
literally crazy. Like you lot are watching from overseas. We had a
Yeah.
lot of discourse and a lot of conversation as well. That you guys were. I can't lie. There was somebody that mentioned not being able to taste the food. I want to speak to you individually.
Wait, what?
Did you not see that?
Bro, the guy that said...
Yo.
Someone said.
Now
that,
get the comment up, bro.
It is. So can we put it somewhere here?
Bro.
Someone
Wait,
said
I'll
that,
get-
like, basically, they didn't feel like the food eating part was unnecessary because they can't experience it. Yeah, well, that's what a mukbang is.
Bro, not for starters, G. What?
Bro, was he today years old when he found out what a mukbang was, bro?
I was so
When I
confused.
saw
It
that-
literally says charcoal hot mukbang
bro.
in the big.
When have you ever been able to taste the food
But
you're
on
seeing
the
on the
exact-
screen,
And
bro?
also,
Like,
you know when you said you can't experience it, I feel like when I watch people eat, I'm experiencing
I mean,
it.
yeah,
I'm
You know when I was watching the prawns clips and stuff like that, guys,
Yeah.
I was tasting the
I was
flavors.
hungry.
In my
I was
mind.
hungry.
Let's not start because I haven't eaten.
I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Should we order food? Yeah. Make this a mukbang.
On our lap,
For him, just for him.
So shout you out and don't shout
But
you
you know
out.
what it is? It's nice to see people like interacting because
Yeah.
any criticism is some sort of interaction.
Yeah, no,
Facts.
it's true. We do take it and we do actually like, we're going to take that criticism
Yeah.
and use it
Yeah.
for the next
Yeah,
episode.
honestly.
Absolutely, especially the people that are interacting with like the conversations that we were having.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see you lots of opinions. It opened my eyes about how many other opinions there
Yeah,
are.
oh my
regarding-
gosh. Have you read some of the comments were in Shona, but
Yeah, I was on ChatGPT
bro, we were getting
Really?
told off.
You know,
like,
man, you
yeah.
Google Translate.
They're like, oh, you guys don't like your country, don't come back.
Yeah, somebody was
right.
like, who doesn't welcome you? It must be your own family.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
Do you know what? Someone's like, oh, you guys are embarrassed to be in your country. We're like, we want to move
Rah.
back. Like, we
Yeah,
literally
lit.
said we
We're
want to move
gassing
back.
it up.
I think there was a language barrier, so
Yeah.
I think we had some Shona subtitles.
Wait, before we move forward, do you use ChatGPT to translate for you?
Yeah.
What happened to Google Translate, bro?
Because it's media, it'll be
rah.
saying it, they, but you door open.
So this ChatGPT
Yeah,
better.
facts.
They meant to say like,
Bro,
oh, like the
Minnesota,
doors
fam.
outside.
How many people?
So at least ChatGPT, it tries to make the mistakes. It made sense. We were getting told off. ChatGPT was telling me I was getting shouted at on the pod, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Someone said I sound so Zimbabwean. What do you flipping think?
Bro.
I'm literally Zimbabwean.
Zim, bro.
I'm literally Zim.
Mental.
But shout out, guys. And also, guys, don't hesitate to put your dilemmas through as well. I keep thinking we're forgetting to do this, especially for our new watchers. Please send in your dilemmas, your situations. We might be able to help you out.
Yeah.
So.
And real ones, man.
Yeah,
None of that,
real
like, oh, my dad and his dog left us and ran away and they got married after 15 years, bro. Like, we're not trying to hear that, bro. Something real, something
real
we can
life
relate
dilemmas,
to.
things
like.
that you just don't really know the answer to, or you're embarrassed to tell your friends.
Yeah.
Literally, just let us know. We might actually have some good advice for you
Honestly.
guys.
Lich.
But what has you lot's week been saying though?
Hey, man, quiet, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like January's just long. Bro, January
Someone
is
said that we
dragging.
actually have a whole week of January
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
We've been in January for about
Again?
4 months. Yeah. January's
Bro,
not done
I
yet.
love January.
Again?
January is
It's
the
your
best.
birthday month, yeah.
So geeky, man.
But some of us are still, it feels like December and January is just 1 month.
Yeah.
Like, I think
I
that's
hear
what's so
it.
British
Facts.
about it. It feels forever. It takes
It's
so long.
so long. G.
Facts.
But this week, it's been quiet. Obviously, bro, I've been seeing some stuff online.
Yeah. So topics online.
About what? Am I missing something?
Nah. I think
you
we're
talking
cool. We're
of-
cool.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Nah.
Talking about Love
Genuinely.
Island.
Shabbat.
Huh?
Love Island.
Nah. Love Island, that one is something we could talk about another
Okay.
time. But but just people in it, like having, it was a dilemma of its own, innit?
Yeah.
Like somebody had a friend and they were like, yo, like my friend obviously, like, doesn't smell the best.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I tell them?
Oh.
That they don't.
How do I tell them? And I saw it and I just had to skip because,
Kai.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you man saying? Because I guess that's a dilemma.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with the dilemmas, of course, people aren't posting it straight through, but online. Why are you laughing, G?
Alison is cold, by the way. Alison is cold.
No, but do you know what is true?
PR
Like,
game.
the other day, I was somewhere. I won't say where.
Yeah.
Because some people will start to now identify themselves. But obviously, this is vague. But I was somewhere, and obviously, when you enter okay, let's just put a note in. Deodorant works.
Bro.
It works. Obviously, I'm not talking those that are medically. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about you guys, so don't get offended. I'm talking about the people that are healthy and well in themselves.
Yeah.
Deodorant is a choice. Pick it every time.
Bro.
Okay. When sometimes you walk in the room and you can cut through the smell.
Bro.
You know when they say you can cut through tension? That's how thick
That's
it
what
is.
you can cut through the smell.
Yo.
You can see it. And it's
Innit?
actually affecting like your food later on tomorrow
Yeah.
because you can remember the smell from last night.
That's why they say wax your nose hairs because
Yeah.
bad smells.
What?
Bad smells like
That's
hold
what
on
they
to,
said.
to
Oh
hair.
Oh my gosh.
Mums,
Yeah.
bro, you be trying to forget a smell you smelled last week because you got nose
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Because you got hairs in your nose.
Yeah.
Onto the smell,
Yeah. You're still holding on to the smell. It's
When you people shave our armpits, bro. The science makes sense, bro.
And I remember there was one like clip, I think it was Drewski that was doing, I don't know, it was him or somebody else where it's
Yeah.
like, you know, the person that smells the most are the ones that are
They
dancing
move
the hardest.
the most, G.
Yeah.
Kai.
Why, bro?
Kai.
Oh my
Why?
God, what are you saying?
Kai.
You know, and literally the room is
Bro,
being
you're getting high five by the
beaten
smell as
around.
well.
Kai.
But in the conversation of scents,
We've got something for you. Yeah, we've
Where's
got
bring
something
them out?
For you guys.
Bring
Because we
them out, bring
can't,
them
we
out.
can't actually
Like,
tell people without giving them a
smell- yeah.
solution.
Yeah,
Bro.
like,
We've
we
got a
can't.
solution.
You got a
now.
solution. So these are our 2 cents. Obviously, they do have more
have
sense.
to-
No, but you
This
know
is-
what? You can't be speaking about it because it's gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah, oh
on
yeah.
to
So
you.
let me
yeah.
shut up. One
So
second.
you go first, Hannah, since you wanted to be big and bad. Introduce the song.
So obviously we've got these perfumes.
How'd you say
Yeah.
it? And
We've got,
And
bro,
the
you guys,
shower.
first of all, English is not my first language.
Hey,
Imagine
d-
French. Just French.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, try,
so-
man.
Éclate, reverie.
Nah,
Yeah.
do it in the
Bro.
French
In the
accent,
accent.
bro.
No, bro, I don't even have a French accent though. Éclate, reverie.
yeah.
Yeah, let's bombs.
That was 2 bags of chips. But yeah, so we're going to be trying these
We
and
will.
seeing.
Bet.
And
Let me
this
introduce mine. So mine is Enigma. I'm assuming this is the one for men. Is that? Or they're
It might
unisex?
be. I don't know. I think the scents are unisex actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
I think they're unisex.
Yeah, this one
Can you?
looks
I want to
smooth.
smell them. Like,
Yeah, but you
I
know
wanna smell
what?
them, I wanna smell them.
Enigma, I
Let's
love
take
that
it out.
name.
Yeah, it is a really
What
What
nice
does that
name.
even mean?
Anyways, do you guys have any bad experiences of like bad smells or people that
Ooh,
just
that
haven't
bottle's
like?
nice.
Yes.
These bottles
Slang
look really
store.
nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't lie. When I have, do you know when you just assume this is a one-off? Like you've been
Yeah.
exercising
Bro,
today.
every
Like,
time.
Surely this is just because it's hot.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Yeah.
you bought them
In
again.
the winter.
Yeah.
Dog. Smelling in winter is criminals.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what? Like, you know, have you ever been in school and it's like it's the first lesson and someone smells
Just
already,
yeah.
bro?
But sometimes that's the
Jeez.
case.
That's crazy. 9 a.m.
6
9 a.m.
a.m.
stench.
just
Yeah.
started, bro.
9 a.m.
9
stench is
9 a.m.
mental.
stench, yeah.
Bro.
Because that's
It's
from last
crazy.
night.
Yo, this
So,
is...
9 a.m. stench, guys.
Bro,
Mom.
is
Yo.
it nice?
Yeah.
Let me try this one.
Oh, guys,
the bottles look so cute. I'm
does it
literally
smell like? Like,
obsessed
what
with
do
how
you-
they
So
look.
I would say this is like, it's very manly, but it's fruity at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I don't
Yeah.
like the scents that smell like sneeze. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it just smells
Toilets,
like you
bro.
just sneezed on me. Wait, toilets.
You know the one that says "etoile."
This one says "Eau de toilette." Oh no, does that one?
No.
Nah, this is Eau de Parfum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
so
my
the-
god, the accent was T. What the hell?
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
what I'm
thank you. I'm
saying.
French
Bro,
still.
please.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
love the
try
bottle.
Enigma.
Oh, this smells really nice. I like
Really?
this.
That one was a tough pull, but that means that it's not gonna spill in my
Yeah,
bag.
Yeah, that's
real,
it.
Bro,
real.
the amount of times, there was one time, I went and bought a new, I'm still, I went and bought a new perfume,
Yeah.
It was
PR,
a,
PR.
obviously,
That was
Gucci
good
dupe.
PR. Yeah.
It was a perfume, high-end brand, Bro, tell me why. It was when we went to London.
Yeah.
I opened my bag, I was like, yo, this room smells good.
Hi.
We went to
No way.
we went into a hotel. I was like, yo, this room, G. And I'm asking, can you see that, bro? It smells like any other hotel room, G. I opened my bag.
God.
That's
No, but how though? Did the
How?
ball break?
Bro,
Surely.
It's
You
to
know,
be the
it
top.
chipped.
Yeah.
How? I don't know because, G, I've dropped bottles like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
G.
And nothing happens.
Yeah.
Was it you that did it, bro?
Bro, don't look at me.
Rah.
Bro, don't look
Bro,
at
Alison
me. Bro.
does this every
No,
episode.
it's
That's
only
a
the
testimony on a mountain, bro.
Yo.
Like,
I couldn't even smell what she was smelling
Bro.
at the time, bro.
mind you, it's in her bag.
And
Yeah,
it just
lips,
me, and she carried her
lips,
bag.
yeah.
Bro, this is how you know she has siblings because she will blame everybody else.
Yeah, 100%. That's so real. Let me pass this.
Yo.
Let me try this.
Nah.
Yeah,
that
it's
smells nice.
definitely
Let me
on the
try that
man's
one.
side.
Yeah, but
And
it's still fruity. Like
Yeah, I
it
can't
smells
lie.
fresh.
It's fresh.
I feel like it's a summer.
Imagine, like, when you
love
spray
this.
this when you get out the shower, guys.
Bro.
What do you lot spray fresh out the shower?
Nah.
When
But
do
like
you
some
put-
people say
Some
to
people
do
do
it,
yeah.
but
Because
Nah.
our pores are
Yeah,
open.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. I do it when I'm fully dressed. Everything
Yeah,
needs
when
to
I'm
smell
dressed.
like.
No, but sometimes I do it like if I get out of the shower, lotion, put my robe, then put my robe on, and then I spray the
what about
perfume.
the deodorant? You're the people we're talking about.
Hey,
I'm joking, I'm
Kim,
joking.
Kim,
Sorry.
you just missed.
What?
She just accused her of being stenchy, bro.
No,
Yeah,
basically,
you're moving
said,
mad.
I
You're
don't have
moving mad. You're
guys,
moving
Hannah
mad.
smells like daisies on a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day. Meaning
Thank you.
every day. Because daisies always smell
No,
good.
you just-
The recovery is insane.
Bro.
Look at the way Anna's looking at
I promise you guys, she knows damn well she smells good, bro.
Nah, she does still. Hannah
This
smells
is damn
good.
well. Let me smell that one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got stingy. What
Oh,
was
yeah.
that one?
Sorry.
Let me try that. I want
This
to try that one
was
as well.
The Enigma.
No,
There's
you're
some
gonna.
other, where are the smaller scents as well? Because they've got the.
So this is the
I
discovery
really
set,
like
innit?
this one. I really like it a lot.
You showed them the discovery set.
So this is like the testers. Sorry guys, these are like the testers. My nails are not done, so I'm gonna hold them like this.
real.
These are the testers.
Yo.
She completely forgot.
I told you that you're
No, grabbing it like that is.
Have you guys ever gone out for like food and drinks? You trying
Yeah,
to take
bro,
a
you
snap
told
like
me
you're
that.
holding
Yeah,
your glass
glass.
like this, bro.
I tried to play it off, but then I realized that I was too far in. Like,
Yo.
so these are the sets.
So
There's
hot.
more sets in here.
So I think it's the discovery set. So
Let me
with
just give
discovery
everybody
sets,
one, and
yeah,
then we'll just pass them along. Sorry,
I
I'm
like
holding
discovery
my
sets,
microphone.
moms.
So.
because you actually get to smell
see what-
each
yeah,
and every one,
yeah.
like what the best one would be,
That
etc.
could have been mad.
Sorry, bro. Like guys, we're working. Right, do you have one?
Oh, am I gonna catch this though?
Guys, can I
Ooh.
just tell a story? Whilst these lot are smelling, can I tell a story what happened to me earlier this week?
Go on.
So obviously I just came back from Dubai, right? Had a lovely holiday. And we was at the beach. And I went on the banana, Hannah, stop laughing. because I almost didn't make it to this podcast.
Right.
So, you know, like the banana, I don't know.
Excursion.
It's the excursions, the inflatable, where you sit on the banana and it's
boat.
attached to the,
Yeah.
It's attached to the jet ski. And then obviously the person will drive the jet ski and you go,
Okay.
woo, and you have a good time.
Dun, dun, dun.
So obviously we signed the papers, we paid the man.
Sign papers.
Yeah, that's how you
that's
do
how
it.
I'm
so
not
whatever,
holding
innit?
it.
You have
Any
to.
excursion where you have to
Yeah.
sign papers.
Bro, they've never made me.
Yeah, it's peak. So obviously cool. We get on, and I'm with my brother at this point, and me and my brother get on this banana boat, and we realize that the middle handle has been disconnected. And when I say handle, like, you know those ones where you just hold on to it, like, you just hold on to it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a door handle, you just hold on to
Yeah.
it. And obviously, I've got mine, I've got my but it's just one handle.
Wait,
Bearing in mind, we're going
between
into...
two people?
No. So the middle one is broken.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually gone. My brother had one, I had one, and we were holding it like this.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, we're going into the ocean. And the instructions were, thumbs up if you want me to speed up, thumbs down if you want me to slow down.
Okay.
So the jet ski man, he's driving us. Me and my brother were screaming, help, help, help.
Yo,
Please stop. But he's thinking like, yeah.
it's
He's
good.
whipping it.
Yeah.
But now right, physics is actually beefing me right now because at this point, I'm not even on the banana boat. I'm actually levitating on the banana boat because of how fast we are going. I think if we insert a clip right now, I don't know what we'll do. Guys, go look at my TikTok, you see. So me and my brother were screaming. Anyways, me and my brother, I think it must have been like 30 minutes and we realized only 5 minutes had gone. And we asked the man, we were like, okay, like, how long left? And he was like, well, actually, like, come on, we still got time. I'll slow down. Do you want to be thrown off?
Huh?
He said, do you want to be thrown off? I said, no. Like, we're good. This is already too much. Because bearing in mind, we're holding on. This is how I was sat. I'm holding on to this one piece of
String.
Bro. Cool. This guy starts dragging that jet ski. Me and my brother were in the air. Next thing you know, I flipped, capoted back straight
Flipped,
into the
capoted,
ocean.
bro.
My brother is on the other
capoted
side.
then.
My wig is off. My phone is not with me. My earrings
Raw.
have everything.
In the sea, bro.
Yeah, like everything that I owned was left at the surface and I was down there.
Oh wait, so it was on the boat.
No.
No,
I've been thrown off the boat. You didn't see the
bro,
footage.
Nah, I didn't
Off.
see.
They're in the
Everything's
water,
so
yeah.
you don't have a phone.
No. The
Bro,
phone,
even me, I was confused.
The phone was saved by literally like my life jacket, so it was hanging off my life jacket. Because when I got back to the surface,
Yeah.
everything was gone. But obviously, my phone had actually stayed attached to me.
Bro,
But the
God
way
is
that I
real,
fell
G.
backwards, like guys,
Raw.
That.
like, you know, like thrown backwards. Anyways, the guy found it so funny. Me and my brother were like, nah, we're not doing this. We're gonna swim back to shore because we're scared of you. Bro, we're literally scared of you. So listen, I don't know if there's a way for us to include the clips, or maybe I might have to put the TikTok in the comment section. I'm gonna put it in the comment section so you guys can watch the video and see what I went through. But yeah, just believe that everything that I had was left in the ocean. I swallowed all that. So I felt like a prawn. I literally felt like a fish, the way that I was flicked. So yeah, guys, don't do just any excursion.
Bro, but I can't lie. The thing is with like these excursions, like I remember time back, I went on a family trip with like a lot of my family.
Yeah.
And obviously we went to the beach, but it was in the UK, it was in Europe, and
Yeah.
that water is dirty, bro. Anyways, we're in the sea, bro. There's like 4 of us, nobody can swim.
Yeah.
So we're just going on joys and shambles. If we die, we die. If we do, we do. We serve a living God. But yes, obviously we're in the sea in it, and we've got those the donuts.
Oh yeah.
So we've got one
One between how
the
many
4
people?
of us.
Yeah, cool.
So obviously, one of my cousins, I think he swam back in it because I think he sensed danger. Bro, Simba. I think it was him, I can't remember, but bro,
Yeah.
he swam back here, cool. Boom now. Gee, it's not me, Dion, and Nicole. We're left in it, bro. Gee, if you saw myself, Dion, and Nicole back then, yeah, we were big, G. One of them is 6'9", the other one is looking like the donut itself. Bro, and I'm just wired, bro. Anyway, cool, we get there, yeah. And G, this donut is working against us, more or less, G. Like, this donut is actually also, bro, the donut also is trying to come up for air, fam. So obviously, boom, now we didn't realize it, but we're seeing less and less of the shore. But we just thought, you know what? It's the sea. That's swimming, innit?
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to swim.
swimming.
We don't know how to swim. So at that point, we were thinking, oh, this is us swimming. That's why we are back here, bro. Tell me why now, yeah. these like surfers came to us. Oh yeah, by the way, like yo, the tide's coming in, so you might want to go to the show.
This is in Bournemouth, by the way.
Bro, were you in Australia?
These are some all the way to Australia, G.
I told you, yeah. Bro, I just think that's how surfers talk. Dude. That's what I heard anyway. Cool, so they did that and then they swam away. Cool. We're like, whatever, G. We're seeing less and less. By this point, yeah, the donut is failing, G. So we're sinking. So we're now trying to shout my dad because you can see him like a little bit at the shore.
Yeah.
Dad, Mama's just like this. Yo, Mama was just looking like this. And then when we see him turn around.
Yeah, because what's he supposed to do? Say free man and a donut as well.
And you guys are wide and shaped like the donut. I'm 6'8", bro.
Bro, the salt was in it. She's, bro, that is sending me.
Bro, you're a dad in it, man. Try your best, man.
Nah, do you know what's so mad? That reminded me, bro. Have you lot had a near-death experience on a roller coaster?
No.
I actually have.
What?
Genuinely. Bro, when I was 12, we went to Colchester. You know, like Butlins and that, when it was
Yeah.
popping. Like,
Yeah.
We used to go every year without fail. So this one year, we go to one of the, you know them, when the rides are on the edge of the water?
Yeah.
You know them ones?
Yeah.
The rides look like they're
On the
shaky
edge
and
of
that.
the water,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's like, I don't know if it's called a pier, something,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So we all go, obviously we're there for the food and my sister's young, so she's going on like the little caterpillar ones
Yeah.
and that.
That
So
wasn't
me-
that little ride, bro.
Yeah,
That
mom's
used
it
to scare
wasn't,
me, bro.
mom's. But
Even
yes,
now, though.
yeah. So, boom, my mom's like, oh, do you want to go on that one? To me, my sister's like, nah, I'm not going. And she's like, oh, let's go. And I said to her, nah, I don't want to go. Like, it's too high. It's one of them that just goes up and then down, innit? Calm. So when we're waiting in line, I'm looking at it. I'm just like, something feels wrong in it. But obviously I'm a youth. I'm just shook in it. I'm just shook. Calm. Bro, we get on a ride. And you know when they put the bar down, yeah? You're supposed to lock into place.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a youth and I'm skinny. Dog, when it's gone down, I could do this.
Yeah, you can get off the
I
ride.
could do this, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't think anything of it again, because you get told, oh, it's safe. The guy comes and he checks it, he rattles it a couple times. I'm thinking, I'm nice, calm. Bro, we go up. As we're going down, I fly out. Bro, my mom
This is not funny.
grabs me and pulls me down. If my mom didn't get on that ride,
What?
I can't lie.
free man podcast, bro.
Yo.
Free man pod, bro.
But I can't lie.
Yeah.
Your mom should have just let go for the
Wait,
payout.
hold on.
For the
Wait.
payout. Wait.
No,
We could have
wait,
been up
no,
right
wait,
now.
no. Who the heck is we? Who's we? I'm gone. Why would you get the bread as well?
Oh, actually, yes. You should have done.
Yo, I can't lie. Keep looking at the bigger picture, though.
Check your friends, check your circles.
Nah, but I'm sorry, but moms, do you guys remember that ride at Butlins? The what's it called? The boat.
Which one?
Is it about the boat?
Yeah.
I never went on that.
I
never
felt
went on
it.
that.
See,
It was
but
a
that's
track.
why you just sit on
Bro,
it.
gee,
Bro.
they had to stop the. Bro, it was so high. I went underneath the.
Wait, what?
You know the seats in it. I went underneath, so they had to stop the ride.
Wait, huh?
Bro, it was so scary, fam. Mom's like that thing where you feel like you're gonna lift, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I was gonna lift. But at the end of the day, G, I'm heavy. Fam. So
said why?
I don't know if it's me or if it's the ride. But I had to go. I went underneath the chairs. They had to stop the ride, fam. And it was even a church trip. Man got told off.
Right.
Gee, I
You got told off?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause they
got
had to
banned
stop
from the
the
rides,
whole ride.
bro.
No,
Imagine-
but wait, why did you purposefully go under
Yes.
this?
I went under there because I felt unsafe.
Oh my God. I thought you fell under there.
No, I went there because
Yo,
my what's it called? My Sunday school teacher told me you're not going on any rides for any. Like, I think they told her to tell her to me, innit? So I was banned off the rides. Everyone was just going on the rides, and I was just looking. They're like, "Oh, Alison." Oh. Bro, I was like, you lot. And then after like 30 minutes, she was like, "Oh, just go." I said, "Yeah." Bro, how can I get banned because I wanted my safety?
Nah, I
But
can't
where-
lie.
but
Get
where
it-
did- where
How
were
did
you-
you get out the seat? Is it like locked in?
It wasn't. I don't think it was
Bro,
locked.
I think you just sit. I think it's a bench, bro.
Yeah, isn't
it's
it the
a
ones
bench.
when like the gravity's meant to keep you in your seat?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
allegedly.
It was so
Yeah.
weird. It was so like honestly, when I
Right.
went under the seat, I said, I know I can get banned for this, but yo,
But I've seen
Have to
those rides. There
protect
was this
myself.
one thing. I can't like my Instagram reels are flipping funny, and there was this one guy that was on those rides where it spins around fast. There's no belt, no nothing,
Yeah,
just you and
I know
yourself.
them. Yeah,
and
yeah.
his trousers was falling over. He was sitting on something. He was holding on someone's head to hold on. Bro, guys, these rides are not for everybody.
Gee, they're actually not for everyone at
You have to
all.
watch. Hopefully, guys, if you go on like trips and theme parks, just take TikTok videos so we know what we're getting ourselves into.
No, honestly, bro.
You only, after waiting for an hour, you get on the ride and they've strapped you in, you realize it's not safe, but you can't
Yeah,
get out now
yeah.
because they've already sent the ride on its way.
Do you know what's mad? When guys plan like Alton Towers trips, I've always been the one that says no. I'm not
I
going.
hear
Like,
it.
it's actually sly meaty.
I hear
What do
it,
you
I
mean?
hear
it.
And it can rain as well.
Yeah,
Imagine you're just
yeah,
outside,
still.
it's raining.
Yeah.
The seat you sit on is wet.
I
You're
want
there
to go
the
for the
whole day.
experience.
It's actually nice because I recently went
Yeah.
Thorpe Park, and I think that's the first time I've actually gone on rides in a
Yeah.
long time. Because
Swear.
like the fear, I used to have such a big fear of rides when I was younger.
Yeah.
Similar to, no, not similar to you, but went on a church trip as well to Alton Towers. I literally didn't go on any ride because what do you mean? I was literally looking at them and
The
it's like,
rides are huge.
that looks like something I can die in. Why
Yeah.
am I,
Yeah,
why
it
am
was,
I
it
getting
was
into
the boat
that?
thing at Twin Lakes. I just remember because you said
Yeah,
it.
Twin Lakes. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Twin Lakes. That used to scare me so much. So when I went Thorpe Park recently, it was all right. But again, like you get excited, you get on, but once you're on, I'm
Fam.
like, bro.
I closed
gee.
my eyes the whole time. Fam.
Yeah, and do you guys get that sinking feeling?
Yeah.
in your stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
I closed my
Oh.
eyes. I don't want to see my death.
Gee.
closed
Bro,
my
when I went Disneyland, bro, I literally almost fainted on the ride at
Yeah.
Disneyland, bro.
And you have to
Disneyland.
wake back up because you waste your money.
Bro,
just sleeping.
yeah, bro, I was lit, bro. I was like, bro,
As if it's a choice.
My mum would have told me to wake up, bro. Where's my cash?
I know you can't even
Gee.
get in, bro. You better wake
That
up.
was it's so bad,
Nah,
bro.
bro, I didn't even
Yo.
get to finish my story, though.
Go.
What about
Because
the donut?
Yeah, about the donuts. Obviously, long story short, in it, like we're basically almost like at where the sharks and that are.
Yeah.
innit? Like,
On your way back to
we're
England.
literally all the way where they say don't go this far. Like we've passed the blue bonds, wherever they are.
Yeah.
Those things that's like don't go
Don't
beyond
go,
this
yeah.
point, bro. We have passed that. G. When I tell
Nah.
you, I don't know who they were. I think they were jet skiers. I think it was other surfers, and they came and they were like, by the way, like you could die right now. Can you swim back to the shore? We're looking at them like, do we look like we can swim?
Do we look like we
Bro,
can swim? It's killing
this
me.
thing literally looks like it's gonna sink as well. It's also on an air, bro. Luckily, I think there was only two of them, so bro, one of us had to hold on to the end. But I wish there was a video, fam. Honestly, it was
so
Yo, the way
embarrassing.
Alison does her hands to show stuff.
yeah, bro.
What
That's
is
how we
this?
held on,
Nah,
like
that's
this.
mental.
Bro, that is how we held on for our lives. That day could have been the end of Alison.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Are you, but
Yeah.
are you guys, would you guys consider yourself as thrill seekers? Like, would you be the type to go and do something that's like scary and stuff
Nah.
like that?
It depends on what, like.
Skydiving and that.
I'm
I
not
tell people, it's
skydiving,
like, bro,
bro.
why do you do stuff where you
Yeah.
can literally die? Like,
No, but you know what
it's literally, okay, my parachute doesn't work, I'm collapsed, bro.
I'm
No
not
way.
doing that.
No,
Bro,
but
you
you know,
start praying in tongues from there, bro.
I'm doing what you
no,
still
but you know, there's some
Bro.
things that I would
to
never
God.
do.
God.
There's some things I'll never do. Like, you know, those people that go into caves and they go into the crack of the
that.
ocean
Yeah,
and they want to
devil's
just go
bubble.
see mobs and their knee is
that what
literally
they
where
call
they're
it, bro?
Yes, bro,
Them
devil's
ones-
butt crack or something.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go into the
literally.
devil bomb crack, bro?
And the guy will have 7 kids at home, a wife, a family, a business. Bro,
Mum's is like, oh, it's a
Gee,
tight
a
fit, but I'm
family
gonna
alien.
make it.
And
you be
sometimes
getting
they
yourself
don't, bro. Sometimes they literally, bro, people
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
died.
yeah.
Yeah, that guy that died in the caves and he was stuck in a hole upside
Bro,
down.
he's there.
died
He's
upside
there
down.
today. He's there today,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Drag it.
Yes,
Alive.
yeah. No, dead.
Oh, I was gonna say,
wow.
So we just said he's dead, and you're like, wait,
bro.
he's dead today?
He's there today.
Bro, his body's
Bro.
there today. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
so
this
mad.
is
But where are you
insane.
going?
Nah,
Like, why
real,
did you go
real,
there?
real.
But I don't mind. I could do like a bungee. No, maybe not a bungee. I could do like a skydive. I think I could do
What?
it. Yeah.
as long as I'm connected to the aeroplane that threw me off.
No, I feel like I want to be connected with the person that's like, you know, the guide, because
Okay.
you
Yeah,
are
That's not
responsible.
good enough because they've been doing this
Bro,
for a living,
and
so
also,
they
Yeah.
don't mind.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
not
No,
doing
you know
that,
what?
bro.
There's some where you dive with an instructor.
Yeah.
You've got your own parachute. They've got their own.
Yeah.
So if you mess up, I'm pretty sure you're even supposed to like stay flat.
Yeah.
If they see you spinning too much, they'll just grab you and then
Yeah,
open
yeah,
theirs.
yeah.
But it's like,
Nah,
imagine
bro.
he just has a bad day, bro. And he
just
because you can,
decide-
if you're spinning and you knock him,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
starts
long.
spinning.
Yeah.
Long,
Who's controlling who, bro?
Long, long,
Nothing,
long, long,
just the
long.
Lord, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
can't, bro.
Yo,
Mom's G, what we got? Just go down together.
Bro.
Make it romantic, fam.
That's a romantic, bro.
nah, that's mad. Do you know what? When you said Twin Lakes, it reminded me. Have you lot been to church camps? Like actual church.
Yeah.
Bro,
Have you?
church camps were...
Church camps are lit.
Yo,
Do you know what,
nah,
yeah?
it's 50-50.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, 50-50.
why are you
fam.
guys saying
Do you know what?
50-50?
So when I was younger, because I had 2 older brothers in it, so they were going to them before me, and like other older people, and then we'd hear some jinky things that people are doing some weird things at church. I'm thinking,
What's going on?
and they're like, is that what I'm gonna have to do when I'm older? Like like you're starting to think like, dang, like I don't want to go, bro. And did we go to the same one?
It was what's the name though? I don't remember.
There
It's
was
the lodge one.
Condover. Well, there's
The lodge
Condover. That one, the haunted one, and then there was another
didn't
one.
go to that one.
You did, bro. When it was like Colby and all of them, and we all was there, fam.
Haunted.
Yeah, fam. They said there was a lady in the maze or something, G, at night time.
What?
Bro.
Nah,
See, why
Alice
do
is
people
making
decide
stuff
like
up,
this?
bro.
Nah, mom, they
She's
do
making
that.
stuff
Oh my, bro, you will see in the comments, G, people that have been to Condover, yeah, it's this thing, and it's obviously a lodge, and it's not church like based in it. It's not whatever. So
just-
these
yeah.
men tell you haunted stories. They believe
Yeah,
in the things in the thing. So it's like they're telling us that, and then the preacher was just looking at us like, bro,
No, do you know what's mad? Because you said like, oh, you hear jinky things. I didn't hear too much of the actual jink. I was
Okay.
talking about like guys just misbehaving naturally, bro.
Yeah.
Like we was playing slaps.
yeah,
Like with olders, bro. These guys are 26. They're slapping
I got closer.
15-year-olds, bro. We're getting slapped, bro.
I hated playing slaps with you. I
it
never
was-
played
it
with you because
was
you lot used to
good.
drag it.
It
I'm
was
like,
I used to
good
go home
game.
with purple hands.
yeah,
You
because
know
you
what?
will swing your arm all
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
behind
you have to,
and
bro.
all I did was lose, bro. That's not fair.
Yeah, somehow I feel like they were cheating. I can't-
No,
No,
but
no,
you
no,
used
no,
to do it as well. You used to do it
Nah,
hard.
I
Alison
listen
was
to
a
the
slap.
slap,
Used to
bro.
slap,
She would
bro.
slap guys when she's not even playing.
Yeah, just
Yo,
saying.
I'm onto you for
She'll
life.
join in as
I'm onto you
well.
for life. She'll be out, yeah, and then she'll slap someone. Everyone's like,
Do you know what
Alison
it is?
literally
Nah, do
quit
you know
3
why? It's
games
because
ago,
there'll be
bro.
like 4 people playing in it, and
Yeah.
before so when you're being slapped, your brain goes discombobulated. You're just there like this. So I'll just get a quick slap in your bro. Especially when it's guys that slap me hard.
Nah, Alison, that is
You have to do tactic, fam. The kick and run, G.
Nah.
Can run, G.
Yo,
It's a
that's
kick and run.
too funny.
What were your church camps like?
Bro, I think I got closer to God. I don't know about you guys.
No, wait. I just wanted to make it
Nah, do you know what it
entertaining.
is? I like that
but
you did that because
yes.
they did that to us before.
Bro, I don't know about you guys.
From what we heard, innit?
Nah, 1-0. No.
That was
No.
payback.
Nah, go on.
So yeah, it was good. I feel like the ones that I went to were literally so good. But what demographic of people are you guys?
Nah, to be fair, because of the coffee,
Nah, bro. They don't talk about
because of the
that
coffee
one.
church, there was a couple like different races, but it was mostly blacks. So, yeah.
That's why.
Hey, no politics, no controversy.
Keep it respect, bro.
Nah, but it's real though.
Nah, yeah,
Like,
it
we
was-
I
it
feel
was
like
bad news.
I was
yeah.
the only chocolate girl there in the club.
Oh,
bro.
swear.
Really?
What church did you go to?
Oh my god, this was All Nation. No, All
Okay.
Nation.
I didn't go
Fairs.
to the camps. No.
No, but was it?
Fairs.
No, but the first actually, to be fair, the first camp I went to was with my old church. It was called World Outreach ages ago. And to be fair, there were people of color there as well.
Yeah.
because that's our church. But we were the ones that came in. We were
Yeah,
the
yeah,
of
yeah.
colour.
You were the people.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, we were-
her and her 2 sisters.
Bro, do you know what's
Yo.
I don't think Dennis was born back then. This is years ago,
Damn,
innit?
bro.
But yeah, so it was our church. So we were the ones, but everyone else, like, there was actually like a
First.
But it
Do you
was
know
really
what? Do you know what's so mad? At our first church camp, that was the first time I spoke in tongues. It's mad.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
12.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, and my experience was actually mad because I remember that he was literally speaking about it for the whole like time we were there. He was like, "Yo, by the
whole
end of
3
this, guys
days.
are gonna speak in tongues." Right,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't believe this stuff, man. Like, it's just for the people that go church and they're
Yeah.
genuinely
Yeah.
Bible bashing,
Yeah,
bro. Like they
literally.
actually
Bible
focus.
bashing,
Yes,
bro.
man.
It's crazy.
Guys,
But
please
yeah,
clip
let's-
this.
But yeah, so he calls everyone to the front. He's like, yeah, so just ask God to give you that gift of speaking in tongues. I'm standing there. I'm like, I'm not gonna fake this, bro. I hear guys screaming and that, bro. I'm not faking it, dog.
bro.
I'm not
If you
faking
remember
it,
that
bro.
one experience, I'm not gonna say the name.
Wait,
G.
So
Wait, bring it up later. I actually want to hear it now. I can't
Same
lie.
thing, G. I'm pretty sure it was at the same place, yeah.
Yeah.
And my man got brought up. My man obviously started screaming and you lot started laughing, fam. Like, oh, you lot,
You lot, nah, don't do that.
I'm trying.
Don't do that. At church camp,
I'm
nah,
pretty sure
I
after that
didn't
man didn't
laugh.
speak
I
tongues
didn't
again.
laugh.
G.
I said he never spoke in tongues again. Like,
Nah, genuinely,
hilarious.
bro. So he calls me to the front. I'm like, no, I'm not faking it. Like, I'm just gonna stand there quietly because guys are like praying to receive the.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pray in my head and then see what happens. So I'm praying in my head, and I can feel him like praying for people next to me, innit? So he's like 3 people away. When he gets to the person next to me, I feel like a heavy weight on me, innit?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm just nervous, bro. That's
Yeah.
just nerves. Like, yeah,
And
it's
if
just
you don't know if
nerves.
he's gonna push you.
Yeah, it's just nerves.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm literally like, you know what? God, just fill me. Like, give me tongues, bro. I start speaking in tongues, and I feel it feels like someone has 2-handed pushed me.
That
Like,
is
Damn.
insane.
Bro.
but it was light. Like, imagine someone pushing you, but it feels
Yeah.
like they've barely touched you.
Yeah.
But it's heavy because you've
Yeah.
fallen.
Yeah.
Bro, it was the most surreal feeling ever. I start speaking in tongues. I'm on the floor.
Wow.
And when I wake up, obviously I've spoken to people and I was like, yo, did he push me? Where's
Yeah.
he pushing me when he's praying? Guy was like, nah, dog, he wasn't near you. You just fell. I
That
said,
is
whoa.
insane.
Wow.
Bro.
I said, whoa.
Gee.
12 years old, man. But
That
you know,
is insane.
obviously not trying to get into religious too much, but like, bro, speaking in tongues, I spoke to someone recently and they were like, everyone should speak in tongues. And I was like, it's a gift, but I'm someone that I haven't been able to speak in tongues since. Like, it's happened like once or like twice,
Yeah.
but it's not been like consistent. I know guys that can turn it on, like,
Yeah.
they could be talking like this and they're just
Yeah.
speaking in tongues. And I'm like, dog, is that
Nah,
real?
but
yeah.
Or like,
Yo,
yeah,
nah,
nah, that's
bro.
crazy.
So-
Nah. Hey, yo, girl, tell in the comments. Girl, tell in the comments.
You just
Ignore that, bro.
yeah, you just remixed it.
Once I heard it, I was like, hey, that's a bit shaky.
Nah.
But yeah, we're just having a conversation and we're like, it's such a fascinating thing, bro. Like, some guys
Yeah.
really have access to that. But then again, I think it truly does depend on your spiritual walk. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely.
different for everyone. But yeah, man, enough
That's
about
crazy.
that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's
church camp
what-
was fire though. Like, we made real friendships
Yeah,
there
I
still.
think
Like,
so.
it was
Nice.
it was
And
amazing.
it was nice to like change the
scenery,
narrative.
yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, you guys made
That's the
friends.
wrong
Scenery
word.
and narrative because
Right.
like genuinely like I promise you like people in the comments if your church has ever done like camps or anything
Oh,
like that
yeah, okay, yeah.
you always I'm proud obviously nah they're not saying that because obviously bro, that could
Yeah, first.
but yeah like
you hear bad things.
you hear bad
Yeah,
things
yeah,
you
yeah.
hear people misbehaved and obviously
Yeah.
at that age I guess people are just being thrown into some sort of deep end and they're just
Yeah.
like what my parents are sending me away for the weekend
Yeah,
yeah.
Yo,
They get excited
we're
and that.
live. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah.
bro most men weren't allowed sleepovers G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to sleep
Real.
over G.
Nah,
My
yeah.
mom would be like,
People
"No,
could
come and
sleep over.
They can
us.
sleep
Yeah,
here,
lich,
bro. Facts.
lich.
Nah, but,
But I feel like that behavior is quite like it's normal all the time. When people are left
Alone.
unsupervised,
Yeah.
For the first
they start
time,
wilding
yeah.
out.
Yeah,
bro.
Because
still.
what, 12?
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
that's
mad.
a young
No,
age.
obviously, no, it was different for us.
Yeah, because we graduated at 12. But when you
Yeah.
say 12, because even when I look at my sister, she's 14, but when she was 12, gee, that girl was crawling
Yeah,
to me.
lich,
Do you know what I
lich,
mean?
Yeah.
lich.
So when you think of the age 12, it's like, bro, imagine that that's a trip like away.
yeah.
So imagine being sent away, bro, for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
With all your
yeah,
friends.
all
Yeah.
your friends.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, we
No.
were.
The thing is, when I said we were misbehaving and that, I just mean like we were staying up
Yeah,
past the
staying up
curfews.
past the
It was
curfews.
like
Things
guys
like
were
that.
throwing salt in the
Yeah,
toilets
G.
and that. It was
Bro,
mad, bro.
even like, you know when
Wait, what does
Bro,
that
even
even mean, bro?
Because the girls must have like dashed salt at some of the
Yeah.
guys. So some of the guys went into the girls' toilets to
and
dash
dash
salt.
salt, fam.
Oh, I
Even though
And then they
in
go
the
and trouble.
toilet.
We got banned.
Yeah,
we
people
got banned.
And then
Yeah.
even like, you know,
Toilets.
wetting,
No, from
wetting
the whole-
tissue
from the
paper.
That's a
whole-
bad from the
from
toilet.
Yeah, bombs, literally, bro. Yeah, fam. You better hold your
Yeah,
peas, bro.
No, we got banned from the whole place.
Yeah.
Because we obviously that's disruptive. Like,
Bro, but
just
what do
did
you
the
mean
mad thing.
salt in the, I don't even understand.
Like
What's-
salt sachets.
Yeah.
Bro, what does that help? What does that do to anything?
Guys were
Bro,
just
it's like
dashing
chucking
salt.
ice
bro.
at
It's
Like,
not
you
when
know
you
when
guys are
people
misbehaving because
spitball.
there's no direction in
Bro,
the
in
crime.
bro, gee,
Bro.
what's this
Just
crime?
And if
bro?
you're gonna block the toilet, come
No,
on.
no, no, not in the toilet. At
No,
people.
obviously she's saying
At
like in general,
people.
like our crimes are just
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
that's
have
the
to listen.
response.
No one would
Yeah.
have listened to it.
What was the aim?
Yeah,
What was the aim,
bro?
bro? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It
Bro,
wasn't even
just to
to
show
block
the
the
girls
toilet.
we got you back in it, bro. The GBG,
Wow,
Dad.
salty
That is
bathroom.
jokes. Bro, that's what I'm thinking.
Bro,
Like,
I'm
salty
literally not
bathroom.
understand. Because
Wow,
obviously,
salty
bro,
bathroom.
we're so young, bro. You walk into the bathrock, oh my gosh, the guy's got us back, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
That
so
was
true.
really
But
bad.
even, you know,
innocent.
such a little packs though? How much soap
No,
was
bare,
like?
exactly,
bare,
when you're
bare,
grabbing
bare.
that list.
That's why it was
they
an
grab
issue.
it.
That's why it was an
Oh,
issue.
Yeah, and even
Because
the
it was
what's it
a
called, the
lot.
wet,
You
like,
lot
wet
are ripping
papers.
them one by one.
No,
And then just
no,
gonna
not
get back.
you, lot, not you. Lot. It was just PJ.
That boy's so naughty.
He's a naughty, man.
Yo, but yeah, you mentioned the tissue
Yeah,
thing.
bro.
Yeah,
You know, like
guys,
even in school, like they'll do that. I'll just one
That
day I'll
wet
just be
tissue
using the
thing.
toilet and I'll
Yeah.
just look
yeah.
up.
Oh, the wet tissue thing. Okay, I
That is
understand.
so. I forgot about
So
things like that.
mean.
Yeah. Yuck, man.
Your school was so
Bro,
interesting.
I wish I
bro.
misbehaved, bro.
In school.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
misbehaved
It was a
in
good
school.
year.
Bro, I was a good year,
I
bro.
was good until year 9.
Yeah,
Watch
year
it.
9,
Year
year
nine.
9.
Wait,
year
so you were
10.
you were good, you were bad when you needed it the most.
In the most important.
Yes.
No,
No,
do you
no,
know what? Do you know what it was? It was because that's when people started to like actually kind of like me. I was a freshie in it before,
Yeah.
so guys were like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
yo, why'd you put that face?"
'Cause that's
yo, I'm gonna
peak,
get
bro.
mad.
Bro, in the African dance.
Yeah, bro.
No, not like obviously I had my little batch of friends, but it was like, do you know when
Yeah.
everyone kind of likes
yeah,
you,
yeah.
like, type of
gravitates to
thing?
you, yeah.
Yeah. So after that, I was kind of like, yo, I'm one of the only black people here.
Let me make
just
my status known.
yeah,
then.
you're gonna know me
Was that
still.
St. Paul's?
No. This was
okay.
like Riverside. Do you not even know where that is? Bristol.
No.
Hey,
That was a good school though. Swimming pool facilities.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how you
That
have
area.
funding.
Bristol, bro.
Bro, we had to go to
Bristol's
that
got
shared
cash.
one.
Shared.
There was
Oh,
mold
yo,
in the
that's
corner.
Are you talking about the
Yeah,
new parks? Are you talking about new parks pool?
That's
Yeah.
That
me,
pool got
bro.
some
It's
LCDs, yo.
Bro, to walk to our swimming pool, we had to go into the playground and just walk across.
Nah,
damn.
It was
Could you
big
use it
still.
whenever or?
Yeah. No. We had scheduled like the same way you
Swimming
had
lessons.
PE. It was a
Really?
whole swimming thing.
Oh,
That's
must be
lit,
nice.
though.
We had it like once every other Tuesday, fam.
Yeah.
We had it in primary school.
Yeah.
And it was the first lesson. First, you just have to be walking
Swimming
around wet.
first is mental.
It's so
First
mental.
Surely your parents got
Yeah.
mad. Surely your
Wait,
parents got
in
mad. You
secondary
showered
school?
and then
And Vaseline.
Oh, we
First
didn't do
lesson
no
and
swimming
your
in
afro hair
secondary.
is literally a fringe, bro.
Bro.
The whole time you try to comb it so that at
Yo.
least, bro, and you be literally like in that chlorine water. Because obviously, even I feel like the showers have chlorine water as well.
Bro, they have
I feel
to.
like that's just swimming pool water.
Yeah,
So,
it's
but I'm
recycling it.
yeah, mom.
in it, bro. There's no
Recycling
way.
it, fam.
So I'm just thinking, like, when we get into class, you just have that stench
Oh
of
my
chlorine. But
God.
obviously, if you buy Andres Sarah, you
Guys,
saw
I wanted to
that.
say, yeah, this one, yeah, where is it gone? Did I
I
already put it in my
know.
pocket?
yo, mine's actually in my
Yo,
pocket.
no, is it the one
It
that
was-
just to you, bro? There's one that
Yeah.
smells like heaven on earth.
There was one that was
Yeah.
chocolatey. It was smooth.
Bro,
still.
was
nah,
this
bro, we
one?
might have to just make an exchange.
Yeah, bro,
Leave
yeah,
it
I
as
can't
yo.
lie.
They smell so good.
Yeah, so it's this one. This one's called
Yeah, I
Athena.
like that one.
Yeah,
That
this
one's
one's
really
beautiful.
nice.
This is Enigma again, but there was another one. But have I?
Might be.
I like Enigma.
The
Maybe
scents are
this
really
one.
nice. They're
Yeah,
really-
fam. I'm smelling it on myself. I think
Yeah, you can smell it in here. Like it smells nice.
Yeah.
in
And
here.
it smells
Lich.
good.
But
bro.
yeah, I think that there will be a code actually put into the description box. So guys, if you want some money off some perfumes, yeah. You guys, these
let
are
me
don't even
order
know.
today.
Yeah, so if you don't
Lich.
want to order that, make sure you just check the description box and
Yep.
make yourself an order because these scents are actually
Yeah, and it's a
insane,
good
like,
present for like.
yeah,
Valentine's.
Right.
Wait,
Guys, like, you know,
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
On the
Yeah,
topic
we
room.
started. How far?
How far?
Nah, bro. I don't.
What are you doing? So what are you guys doing for
I've
Valentine's
actually
Day?
picked up a shift specifically from that day on
Right.
actually on Valentine's. Don't worry, guys. Don't look for
I
me.
need to make sure I could get one in done.
Yeah, innit, bro. Book,
What
I
day is
booked
it on?
mine.
You know what? I'm actually going on my first Valentine's.
Really?
You know, I don't like doing Valentine's if I'm not in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because it kind of feels like, imagine they just cut
Mom.
after,
Yeah.
after that day, but you're assuming that person's not a
Going to
weirdo
cut,
type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, man,
No, I
we're
feel like
trying this year, man.
Nah.
Some
I
of us
feel
need to get married.
Nah,
Yeah,
yo,
mums.
who's getting married out of us actually?
Yo.
I
You
want to,
too.
G. I'm sorry. I'm putting myself first.
you three. I don't want to even marry, bro. That's-
What?
Yeah, Hannah says this a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, we said
bitch.
this on the
But
last
actually-
step.
yeah.
On the last step, but she was saying she was gonna get married.
Nah, the change, bro.
Nah,
The things
what?
change.
It's been 1 week.
It was 2 weeks
Weekly,
ago.
weekly,
Yeah,
things
things
change.
have changed.
No, but Hannah does
Bruh.
actually say it all the time. Like,
Yeah,
like
but-
she says that it's not something that she thinks about.
Yeah.
Tell us, why do you
yeah.
feel like
No, the wedding part, yeah.
Yeah.
But only because like it just seems really nice.
Yeah.
But like the marriage thing, I don't think, you know what? It's so funny because for my birthday I went out for dinner with my parents and I was like, it was really nice. That's when I broke the news to them about, you know, because they always ask like, so is there any man in your life, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm just like, I don't really see the marriage thing. Even having kids, like, I don't think right now anyways, because I feel like my opinions do change all the time. But currently, it's not really something that I'm sort of aiming for or working towards, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
I feel like working towards it it's a bit.
I feel like
It
you
has a
shouldn't work.
because you're not working towards it, but it's something
I
that
hear
when it
it,
comes,
but
I'll welcome it.
Yeah, no,
You know what
I hear that, but it's just like I don't see that. You know what I mean? I feel like when I was younger, it's something I used to like think about a lot. But as I've gotten older, it's like I'm okay with not doing the whole marriage thing. Like, to be
Really?
fair.
Yeah, I feel like if it doesn't come, it doesn't come.
Nah.
It
For
is
a long
what it
time, I felt like that as well. But I do want a legacy, bro.
Yeah.
When I look at the Kardashians, G, them man, they don't know what they've done, G.
Yeah,
Generation.
I hear that.
It's
Like
deep,
even
bro.
though like they're in all this somewhat controversy
Scandals and that,
sometimes, but the bigger picture for themselves is that they are creating a legacy.
Facts.
But you know what though? Like I say this, I feel like one thing we're lucky as women now that you can still create a legacy without having a partner. Like you can actually create a stronger one without having a partner.
With who?
You can do it in yourself. Like it's not something.
Yeah.
Oh, you wait for her to tell me like
No, like you don't have to do it in a relationship. Like you can actually do it in yourself. Like there's women. I don't know. It's
and
ultra
men,
married.
surely.
Yeah, men can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it, but I feel like men thrive the best in when they have somebody standing by them. I feel like
100%.
men, it looks good when they have wives. Like you know,
yeah.
for example, like in the corporate world, like I always hear
Yeah.
this, like you know, like the statistics show that. You know, the guys that have a wife or guys that are married or in relationships, they're actually deemed as more trustworthy than somebody that's just single. Like if you're 35 and single
Well, you
and
might
you're
just
still
tell
going
them,
out,
yo, you want my company passcode? Just because they went for a drink
Literally,
tonight,
but
right,
it's
let's go to the office, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
But for
Yeah, I hear it, I'll do that.
statistically, when men are in marriages, healthy marriages and stuff like
Yeah.
that, they're deemed very trustworthy.
Yeah.
Like you see in themselves the type of responsibilities that they can take because you can show that you're responsible.
Yeah.
You can upkeep a woman.
Deep
and
the
children.
scandal that happened at the Coldplay concert, and
Yeah,
it was that
yeah.
man that had the affair in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And deep how he stepped down from his role
Yeah.
at work, like it affects your
It
work
affects
life.
everything,
Yeah.
literally.
But
But
then
then,
you didn't even have to.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah, facts. Because
But it's like,
you're
how can
CEO,
how
bro.
can you be trusted?
Yeah.
When this is what you're
damn.
doing.
Yeah,
At Coldplay,
exactly.
yo.
Exactly. I think there are some. I don't know if there are any. I'm sure that there's some powerful women that are standing alone. I don't know if like.
it's not to say that I don't think because I know what you're saying as
Bro,
well. But
bro.
it's just something that I genuinely like would.
You'd like to have.
I would
yeah.
like it because I
Yeah,
do think
yeah.
it's also nice like to also have that support system. But I feel like I'm so traditional. Like what Sham said, I wouldn't want to do certain stuff if I'm not in a relationship. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
do Valentine's if I'm not in a relationship. I don't want to do Winter Wonderland if I'm
you're
not in a
in a
relationship.
relationship.
Just
Yeah.
feels pointless.
And I said
Yeah.
that to somebody, and I said that to my cousin. She was like, "Oh, like get a grip."
No, but I completely hear it,
True.
moms, because it feels like a waste.
Yeah.
Why are we
I
gonna do
hear it,
Valentine's
but what about
Day?
if you're in the dating stage before you're in a
Yeah, but in
relationship?
that dating, it's the intent to like
Yeah.
marry in it. So
Yeah.
like she's saying that, you know these Gen F, bro. They like
They're
to go and-
millennials.
yeah, they want to go and just take anybody to anywhere and then call it romantic and stuff like that. So,
I'm feeling targeted.
No, do you know what? It's
There just
more
needs to
like
be direction.
I saw someone say it's performative romance. It's like I don't want to hear you say you've been Winter Wonderland 15 times
Yeah.
when I want to now do it with you. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
not gonna
like
be the same.
Yeah, like,
I
I don't
hear
want to
that.
just do stuff and then when I get to my wife, I'm like, oh, I've already
done
done this.
everything,
I
yeah.
want it to feel real.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And obviously Valentine's Day it's not gonna be the exact same every year.
Yeah.
But like just
you want to
wasting
be
that
able
day,
to
like nah.
savor those moments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so-
what I meant. So when she said that, genuinely after that, like I felt like, damn, like, do I expect too much then? Like, because essentially, like, if I'm asked to go Winter Wonderland, I do want to do it in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
wanna
do want to be a boyfriend and girlfriend, type beat because it's
yeah.
like these are memories we're building up together.
Facts.
Obviously, if you've asked me to go into Wonderland, sorry, innit? But
Oh.
that's
Bro,
the
she
reason.
just broke the news on the
Yeah,
podcast.
that's the reason because it's not. It's
Well,
Yeah, fairs.
obviously not multiple, but multiple in it in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it had to be a thing where it's like, bro,
Listen.
I have to try and dodge it, or I have to try and bro,
Yeah.
do stuff. But it's like naturally, that's why.
Yeah.
And-
I completely hear it. Like, I feel like the whole idea of even doing anything romantic when you know that this person, like,
Could
you
possibly
not
leave.
Yeah,
Yes,
possibly
I
leave.
hear
It's-
that.
I feel like it's a waste of time. Don't ask me on no date. I don't want to go. If you know you don't want to come and put a ring on it, leave me the hell alone.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
want to do like the dating
I hear
thing for
that.
tonight. I don't, or tomorrow or this week. It has to be for the next 10 years. So I don't even want to go on that date. I don't keep the flowers. I don't want them. Like,
I actually hear.
Just
Actually,
keep
you
it.
can send the flowers, but send them. No, you don't have to come, but send them.
Send them anyway.
I do like flowers regardless. But
How do you date with intent if you know that?
no,
don't
but you
look
know,
to
but
marry?
that's no, but I do. No, but I feel like. Oh man, that's true.
I feel like there's obviously
Hannah's just vibing.
No, bro, it's not even about just vibing, but you know what? Even if you don't want the marriage, it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't ever want like a companion. Or no, actually no, because then I would want the marriage.
There'll be an issue
No, I don't want a companion without the marriage actually. But I just feel like men of this generation, I'm speaking from personal experience, not for like everybody. Let's say, because everyone has different.
That's good.
Everyone has different experiences.
But you can't get her.
bro, we like to group everybody in a statistic.
But it's just like I don't know. Men are just so like right now.
It's quite difficult.
It's so it's very unattractive. Like even the dating scene is just like I feel like the expectations I have, and it's not even like they're crazy. I don't even want a Birkin from you or anything. Yeah. But like the things that I want, I feel like a lot of people you're not gonna provide that. So that's why it's like. Yeah.
Do you know what? There's been some conversation quickly because we've got to end soon. But like, there was this conversation that I saw on TikTok. I know Shama, it's not necessarily for you, but girls were saying the Coach versus Chanel bag, and I've been seeing it all over where people are like, oh, like,
I never understood
that's
that
some
either.
BS.
I don't understand. They're
I've
like,
just been
like, how
scrolling
can you
past
buy?
it 'cause
And
I
I just
didn't
want
know
to
what they
say,
were
like,
talking about.
you lot sound like schmucks right
Bro,
now.
Like, so
idiots,
grateful.
man.
Even like someone will be like, oh, like disgusting Coach bags and stuff like that, whatever, and they'll be like, I only get Chanel's, bro.
It's actually cringe. I
You
can't
literally
lie.
sound so. You look
cringe,
like you've
bro.
not been here before.
Yeah,
You look like you sleep with your Chanel and go into the shower with your Chanel,
Chanel,
bro. And you
bro.
use your Coach to wipe in the toilet.
bro.
That's how these are talking. But it's not that deep. Like I just feel like just wear whatever you want to wear.
Yeah,
like I feel like a lot of
Coach
people,
bags are nice. What are we talking about here?
but I feel like a lot of people tie their personalities and their status to what they have, and it's like, bro, you know,
bro.
when you get rid of the clothes and the garms and designer,
are you?
You are
you're
nothing
actually
but.
you're nothing but that. Like a lot of people don't
Dust.
have anything else,
Yeah.
and it goes back into dating as well. When I realized that, like when a lot of people like to front like they've got this stuff, and
Yeah.
you know they want to be able to tell you, yeah, I've got a car, but it's a rental, or yeah, I've got this chain, but it's their boys. Yeah, I've got this watch, and it's their dad.
Okay.
And then it's like after all of it, when you actually get to know the person, and it's like you don't have much to give.
Yeah.
No substance.
You've just pretended to be this whole new person instead of being yourself. Like these times that would have landed. So I feel like it's also difficult in dating as well because you just feel like you're dating a lot of people that are just like
It's a front, like
it's a
it's
front.
facade,
Like you
innit?
don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't know.
Do you know, Soma, that leads back to performative romance. It's
Yeah.
like people are doing stuff to show other people that
Yeah.
they're better.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what do you mean? The 300 flowers thing, don't get it twisted. For your wife, like you're married and you're
Yeah.
just trying to show her, like, yo, this is me loving you. You buy her 3,000 roses or whatever, you fill the room. That's
be so
calm.
annoyed.
A
I'm
guy
not gonna
doing
do
that on the
3,000
first
roses.
date.
Bro, it doesn't
And you're
mean it
posting
actually,
it.
yeah.
Like, bro, you're just doing stuff to make yourself look good. But when you actually dive into that person, what they have to offer, who they actually are, their values, their morals, all of that, bro, you start to figure out you actually don't align with what I
But
want.
that's the thing. When
You're just
people-
trying to wow
yeah,
me.
like with the like when I again with the coach conversation and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
especially if you're dating somebody that maybe has a lot of money and that it's easy for them to just splash and like to
Yeah.
get all these extra stuff. Sometimes you don't even know the person that you're dealing with. Bearing. Not to say this is not. Hey, I'm not trying to. Yo, I ain't even trying to.
If you can get it, you can get it.
I'll take it, bro. I'll take it with open arms, though.
But I'm just saying that there are, and this is not to represent for the men because I don't give a damn about you guys.
No,
but I'm just
real.
saying that there could be the person that would actually spend, like they'll work hard to get you that
Yeah.
coach bag, and they've actually put in the extra shifts and they've not eaten so that you can have that coach bag.
Yeah,
In comparison to the person that will just have that, they can throw that
Yeah,
like 10K,
to that, yeah.
5K, they can give you 3,000 roses, whereas that someone is gonna work their shifts because he wants to give you the best that he can.
Yeah.
So obviously it doesn't mean that you gotta go through the ones that has no side. I didn't say that. Don't come and shoot me in the comments. I didn't say that. But I'm
Like,
just
Kim, are you available next week? I've got letters and free roses.
5 wings, 4 chips, and a burger.
no, I'm not saying that because
Yo.
obviously you have to go for what you want. But again, mom,
It's the
sometimes
morals, like
it's
what
what
lies
comes
within.
behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy for people to just put money onto things and to
Yeah.
seem
Facts.
3,000. There's some people that have got gifted 3,000 roses and they're fighting for their lives in their relationship.
Yeah.
And there's some people that were given maybe 3 roses and she's the happiest
Bro,
and she feels
yeah.
so loved and fulfilled and
Real.
bro, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
can't-
one of
'cause
those.
you know
ones.
what? This even takes me back just quickly. I remember this is like the last relationship I was in ages ago. And I remember the first date that we had, this when we were together at this point, and it was a single rose that he got me. But I remember having kept that one rose because it meant so much more
Yeah.
than like certain guys that will
Splash
Bro,
on
that will
flowers
give
and
you
that.
100 roses, but they'll just give you, and it's not even say anything. Like, I'm not saying it in any type of way. It's not even no shade or
That's
anything.
it.
But it's like
It's
you'll
your
send
pod.
roses, but there's no meaning behind it. You're just doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and it feels that way. I can't lie. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
definitely.
mean? But someone who's doing something meaningfully,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's the one rose, and it's like, this means so much more than
Yeah.
someone who would just send, bro, flowers
That
just
flowers,
to send it.
yeah.
How
They
many
didn't even
people
look.
have you
It's,
sent it? Yeah.
In fact, when they go back onto the website, it says, "Do you want to order again?" And they just
Yeah.
clicked to Apple Pay and
Yeah,
it
lich.
sent like. But
Okay.
maybe that person went and got and found the rose and
do you
thought
get it?
that
And
this
it-
rose I thought
yeah.
of you.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was like, yeah.
So yeah, I think dating is very difficult. I literally just came back from a wedding. Shout out to Lee and Adil, bro.
Congratulations.
There's how my yo
Big.
Crazy.
No
We
shot
grew up,
though.
huh?
Huh?
Hey, it's next time,
No,
bro.
I'm
Next
joking.
time.
Me and Elia, that's cool. We
Next
spoke
time.
about it. It's all right, Elia.
next time, bro. But
Congrats.
literally, like, we grew up with these lot and seeing their union, like, it just made me deep, like, damn, like, guys,
Love is
she's,
still
first
there.
of all, you're too grown up, Elia. How are you getting married, bro?
Bro,
I know, why are you getting married? Like, bro, what does that even mean? But it's just like, damn, you're getting married.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
marriage.
so beautiful to see,
It's
man.
deep,
Like, we're growing
wow.
up, like, so I don't know. I'm hoping to see you guys at the altar,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm
Amen.
actually ready. I'm absolutely
Amen.
so ready.
Nah, man, but yo, that's it for this
Yeah,
ep, bro.
man.
Bro,
This was
yeah.
good.
This
What are we
was
grateful
good.
for? Quick
I
clap.
know.
Yes.
Like, what? Nah, don't worry, man.
I was, what we going
No,
for?
what are we grateful for?
In
Yeah,
the
I'm
weeds?
about to tell you I'm grateful.
Oh,
Okay.
bro,
The way she does it, it's almost like you're trying to finish
Yeah,
up,
bro.
bro.
Jeez. Alright, go on. What you grateful for?
Never let them know your next move.
Of course.
Bro.
Nonsense.
Ding, ding, ding.
Cold.
Get your
Link
and
in
the,
bio.
and the Sarah
Link in the
link in the bio.
Yeah.
Get money off.
Genuinely good sense.
Yeah.
Like for real. And you lot that know me know I'm picky
Yeah,
on
if you
sense.
like
still.
smelling good.
Like this is genuinely good.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's
Check it
nice,
out. It's a
babe.
really good, and I can just this place
Yeah,
smells
it smells.
amazing.
Literally smells
does.
so good.
It
But
literally
yeah, that's
does.
all. That's one. Is that what you're grateful for then? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm grateful for
Yeah.
and the Sarah.
Yeah.
Honestly, shout out to you guys, man. Got me smelling good.
Good. Yeah.
Even when on the wig. That wig will smell like under Sarah for Oh wait, no. Huh?
No.
No,
so-
because it's good quality.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good
exactly.
quality.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that even if you wash it multiple
there.
times, condition, shampoo, it's there, bro.
It's
Don't
there.
ever in your life, you man.
I
Yo,
really like this, you know.
Nah, what are you
Yeah.
guys grateful for?
Alison just stole the cologne.
Oh, bro, why
Come on.
yo.
But yeah, nah.
Grateful for my parents. Let me do a shout out to them because honestly, like my birthday dinner with them, those are my homies. Like that's my twin, both of
that.
them in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to my parents.
For real. Me next. Grateful for my church, man. Every time I go there, it actually feels like I'm being saved every single Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, it's an amazing service. Each and every time the people there, it's a family. So appreciate everyone at DFMI. Appreciate my family. It was Taylor's birthday yesterday. Love you so
Happy
much.
birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
us.
Birthday to you. Belated, but yeah, man. Love you lot. Appreciate you.
Shout out to the fans, shout out to the listeners, to the subscribers, shout out to my mum, my brother, my family, everybody that knows me, everyone that's ever looked at me. Like, heart shout out to you.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, shout out
Everyone
to
that's ever
everybody.
looked at me.
Bro, before someone out to me again, please. No, but shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Please stay tuned for the next episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bow, bow, bow.